everybody, welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the Girl. Today in this video, we're doing a closet clean out, everybody. We're doing a closet clean out. It is now priority number one in my life. We've been doing a lot of cleaning, organizing, decluttering and such so far this year, 2026. I've been saying it in almost every single video. This is my year. We're getting our life back on the rails, and I feel like one of the best ways to do that is to do some serious, again, cleaning, organizing, and decluttering. We're continuing on with this little series, well, this rather gigantic series here as it's starting to become, but we're continuing on with this series here, and we're going to get started next on the closet. And you guys, out of all of the projects that we've done so far this year, I am really hoping that this one is going to be the biggest transformation and biggest decluttering of them all. I am ready, I think, to ruthlessly and seriously get rid of a lot of pieces. That is the goal in this video. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna chit chat and just kind of go through the clothes together here and hopefully make some really good progress. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Hope you enjoy it. Grab a snack and a drink because we're decluttering the closet, everybody. Oh, let's go. So this is organically what the closet looks like. Again, did not move around anything, didn't make it any less cluttered or whatever in preparation of this video. This is just simply what it looks like. This is what we're dealing with, you guys. It is, again, just absolutely driving me crazy, and it's packed to the brim with a bunch of clothes, so we gotta make some changes here. We're actually not gonna be spending too much time in here, at least not at the beginning, because what I wanna do is basically take everything in here and pull it out and put it out in the bedroom, spread it all out, and kind of go through it that way. Oh, this is always the fun part. That was in my closet that isn't hanging up, basically, or inside of those drawers. So we got everything off of the floor, which is a good start, and I just put it onto another floor. So we're doing good, you guys. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this particular weekend is because Jay is out of town. My partner Jay, in case you're new here, he's out of town right now, so I feel like I can kind of use this time where it's just me and Bella inside of the house to take up some floor space, because this is probably actually going to be a 2-day thing. I'm getting started here on Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I just didn't want to put too much pressure on myself to finish it all like in one night or even in one day. So we're going to kind of take our time with it. I don't want to rush through this. I want to really make sure I'm doing a good, thorough decluttering of everything and not just shoving everything back in there, but like nicely and organized. All of that being said, I'm not sure if I want to start with this stuff. I kind of think it might just sit here on the floor. We may get to this tomorrow. What I do want to focus on is more so like clothes today, I think, because let's be honest, that's kind of the more exciting part about all of this. I hate going through all of the other extra crap, like the bags and stuff like that I've just been shoving in the closet. The clothes part and like decluttering the clothes and stuff is always just a lot easier and a lot more fun, for me at least. So a few months ago, back in November, if I'm not mistaken, I did kind of a closet reorganization thing because winter was coming at that point. It was starting to get colder, so I wanted to switch out my closet, bring out my Christmas clothes and, you know, winter clothes and stuff like that. So now spring is arriving, everybody. We're wearing shorts for the first time this year. Very exciting stuff. Now I want to switch it around. I want to put away the Christmas clothes and some of the winter clothes, because I'm not really sure what the weather is going to be like in the next month or so, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be warm. I want to reuse this tote here to put in my winter stuff and Christmas stuff and such, because that just worked out really well. But of course, it means having to take out all of these bags, which was very helpful storage for all of these bags, but also at the same time, it's too many bags. At this point, it is just simply too many. many bags, and we need to donate them. We need to do something with them. Give them to a good home. Thank you, Bella. Thank you for the kisses. We need to give them to a good home, to people who will actually use them and appreciate them, because clearly that is not the case here. I do have some clothes in here that I'll have to go through, but I think what we will do now is pull out the clothes, you guys. Everybody, we are now officially losing daylight, but got most of the stuff out of the closet. As you saw in there, there's still some things like in the built-ins in there, but I'm not going to worry about that. In fact, we may not get to that tonight, quite frankly, because I want to take care of this massive pile of clothes you see before ye here. Hopefully we can get through all of this tonight. If we can't, it's not a big deal. I will move whatever we don't get through into the guest room. Here we are on the floor, everybody. We're going to go through the tub here first, because when we did our winter closet overhaul thing, we did put some clothes in here, some summer clothes. So I want to pull these out and go through these first. So we'll do a separate pile for donation, and then there's also going to be a pile of clothes that I already know for a fact I'm not getting rid of, but I'm also not wearing. And I know that that doesn't really make sense, but here's an example for you guys. Epic Universe, this Epic Universe shirt, and it is a specific opening day 2025 shirt. So I bought this shirt knowing for a fact I wasn't gonna wear it. It's a collector's item, basically. It's just a thing to remember the opening year of Epic Universe. I have a few pieces of clothing that are like this where I don't want to get rid of it, but I also don't need to hang it up in my closet because I know I'm not gonna wear it. Same with this Rays jersey thing here. Like, I don't need to get rid of this, but I also know that I'm probably not going to a Rays game anytime soon. So I have weird kind of shirts like that just need to be kind of stored away, but hopefully it won't be too many shirts. Hopefully it's just gonna be keep or donate, period, end of story. This is also gonna be really hard because I did put a lot of like little tank tops, little tiny shirts, little cut off shirts and stuff, and it's tough, you guys. It's really tough because I love these shirts, but I also don't know if I am that kind of gal anymore, you know? Like, this is a really tiny little tank top, and I don't know how I feel about wearing little tiny tank tops anymore. But at the same time, you know, it's gonna get warm, it's gonna get hot, and I'm gonna appreciate having these little guys. So I might keep some of them around, but I think some of the overtly like belly shirt tank tops and such, I just don't think that it's really me anymore. And I know last year we got rid of quite a few of those too, because I was going through a phase. I was going through a phase where that was something that I really, really liked to wear. As I get older, I feel like it's just not my thing anymore. Also, I feel like with my body type personally, and like I'm kind of like a pear-shaped body type, I feel like really long tank tops like this just do not look good on me. Like, it accentuates the pear-shapedness of my body. And so I never reach for these tank tops, even though I think they're really cool. But like this one, for example, is a Great Wolf Lodge grand opening tank top. Like, sorry, but it's a collector's item. Okay, so moving on to the bed now. I did kind of purposefully put my Christmas stuff over here on this pile. That way we could easily just go through it, take them off the hangers and fold them back up and put them in our little tote. And I'm pretty sure I'll be keeping basically all of these guys because I love them so much, and I don't have that much Christmas holiday specific items anyway. So we'll just take them off the hanger and fold them up. And I have to say, it feels so good doing this, especially now that spring is basically here. It's nice and warm out, putting away the Christmas holiday stuff, getting ready for warmer weather. I am psyched. That actually went by really quick. Again, I don't have like a ton of holiday stuff, so we'll just keep going with the pile that we have in front of us here, which is some of my sweaters and jackets and things like that. Again, more than likely, a lot of this stuff I'm probably gonna be keeping because I am a sweater, jacket kind of gal. If you guys know me and you know the channel and you've been watching the videos, you know that I can be prone to wearing long-sleeved sweaters and cardigans and things in the middle of July. That's just kind of the person that I am. As far as these go, I don't think a lot of it is gonna go anywhere. Like, I love this guy, this long gray cardigan, and obviously my Haunted Mansion one too is not gonna go anywhere, sorry about it. This one I wear literally almost every single day of my entire life. It's a staple, rest in peace forever 21. But we won't keep all of them out, I swear, because like this guy, our 50th anniversary, Walt Disney World. This is another kind of collector's item for me. I have worn this out and about a number of times, but considering my not so grand love for Disney right now at the moment, I think I'm gonna put it away because I'm probably not gonna be reaching for it very often. Oh, why did I do that? I need to hang you up. Ms. Dolly Parton though, on the other hand, absolutely. Dark Universe, absolutely. Tampa Bay Lightning, maybe not so much. And I also kind of have to be realistic because, again, when am I gonna be going to a Tampa Bay Lightning game? Like, is that ever gonna really happen? Should I just go ahead and donate this? Would anybody in Knoxville even want a Tampa Bay Lightning sweater? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. I get a lot of compliments on this sweater in particular. Whenever I wear it, I always get a number of comments. Where'd you get your sweater? Where'd you get your sweater? Crescent Creepers. That's where I got this from. I'm not sure that you can buy it anymore. Every now and then I do check on their website to see if it's available, and I haven't seen it in a while, but keep your eyes out, you never know. I promise we're not gonna talk about every single piece that I own and this and that, but you guys, some things are hard. Some things are really hard for me because I've had this sweater, cardigan, whatever you want to call it, for quite some time. I got this like a few years before I started my channel, and I wore this cardigan a lot when like in the first number of videos. It reminds me of that time, and so it's hard, and that's kind of why it's just stayed with me for quite some time, because it's not really, I don't know, it's not really my thing anymore. And it's a beautiful cardigan. I really like it a lot. Again, rest in peace forever 21. That's where this guy came from. But let's be so for real, I'm not reaching for it. I'm just simply not reaching for it. I feel like it's just not really my thing anymore. So, my soul. My soul. But somebody else is gonna get a lot of use and love out of it, and that is the point of this. So I'm gonna put it in the donation pile. Why do I keep doing this? I need to hang you up. This guy, on the other hand, classic pumpkin orange cardigan. This is a great one, especially for fall. This awesome pleather jacket we got from Killstar, and I still haven't really worn it yet, but I want to, so we're gonna keep it. Also, this really cute sweater here, this is from Anthropologie. I got it on clearance. And like, I forgot that I have this guy, you know, because it's just hiding in my closet, and I love this cardigan as well. Spooky cardigan, can't go wrong. All right, I wanna say I've gone through most of the long sleeves, hoodies, cardigans, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and start organizing them now. I think I am still gonna put them up on the top shelf. That kinda worked out well for me. I'm gonna do it by type. So I'm gonna put the hoodies together, I'm gonna put the cardigans together, I'm gonna put the jean jackets together. Where do I put the checkered coast pullover thing? What category does blanket go under in the closet? I might put this in the back. And then I know for a fact that I still have some other hoodies and random things in this massive pile, but We'll get to it when we get to it. I also have these long sleeve button-up guys. I'm gonna keep all of these, and then obviously our Halloween hunting little button-up here. I'm gonna go ahead and hang those up now. So this next section that we have is either going to be the easiest thing to go through or the hardest thing to go through, because we're gonna talk about dresses next. This is something that I've kind of struggled with my entire life. Not so much as a kid, like when your mom is dressing you and stuff, like that's one thing, but like growing up and then as an adult and stuff and kind of finding your own personal style and deciding what you want to wear and such. I'm not a dress person. Let me just put that out there. I'm not a dress person. I do not feel comfortable in dresses. It's just not my thing. And I have tried and tried and tried, again, like throughout my entire adult life and also as a teenager, to kind of be a little bit more girly, dress more on the girly side, feminine side, whatever you want to call it. I like dresses. I like the idea of dresses and skirts, but actually putting it into practice and like, if I have a choice between jeans and a dress, I'm gonna pick jeans every time. If I have the choice between shorts and a skirt, I'm gonna pick shorts every single time. Like, it's not really a contest. And we've tried, we've gone on a fashion journey on this channel, you guys. That's the thing, and that's one of the things I wanted to just kind of chat with you guys about, because we've gone through quite a fashion journey together. Like not when I initially was starting YouTube, but certainly after like the first year, 2 years, 3 years even, I was like, I felt like I had to dress a certain way. I felt like I had to kind of dress the part of like witchy, alternative, goth, whatever it is, you know, spooky person, kind of dress like a quote-unquote typical spooky person would dress. And of course I have worked with Killstar. They've sent me a lot of things, which has been amazing, and I've picked out everything myself, and I'm like, yeah, I really want to try to like push myself to be creative with my wardrobe and my style, and like dress up for you guys, and like go to conventions and dress up for it, and you know, kind of try to embody this spooky person. Mostly over the past year or so, I've kind of just come to terms with the fact that I just don't feel comfortable in dresses. I just don't. And I don't reach for them. I have a lot of dresses, and they're really beautiful dresses, and it pains me to be sitting here and like debating, like, do I donate these? Do I really donate these beautiful dresses that I love looking at, but I don't love wearing. I don't love wearing, and I don't feel comfortable wearing. So it's just at a point where it's like, it's just not me. It's just not me, and I'm just not gonna wear it. Why am I pushing myself to be this version of myself that I simply am not? I am more on, I mean, I don't know how much I really like the terms masculine and feminine and like all of this stuff, but I'm definitely, like, if I had to pick a side, I'm definitely more on the masculine side of things. Like, I like wearing my pants and my spooky shirts. You know, I love my spooky horror shirts. That's a whole other different story. Again, we're being ruthless here. We're being ruthless with the clothes and the wardrobe, and there's just no point in me schlepping this stuff across country and from home to home and this and that for them to sit in my closet collecting dust when they could be worn and loved by other people. Someone's mowing their lawn. Can you all hear that? Let me shut the window. It's spring, everybody. That's exciting. So I think I am gonna keep some of them, but a lot of them I think are just gonna go. Alrighty, guys. This is what we have for dresses, and that's it. That's it. I was very, very ruthless with it. Also realized that maybe I really should set aside some of this stuff to try to sell. If I was smart, I would do that, because there are pieces that I have that I literally haven't, like I've barely worn, like at all. Like, they are basically in brand new condition, which I'm very ashamed to say. I'm very ashamed to say. In any case, let me show you some of the dresses that I decided to keep. I love this one. This one's from Disturbia. It's so cute. This one is like pretty fancy. I got this one from Killstar as well. It's got a really cool plunge backline there, but it's so pretty and it's so cool. So some of them I did decide to keep, and like this one here, like my witchy dress, because you never know when I may need something like this. So I do want to have like a few options available. And then like this too, which is kind of like more of a t-shirt dress sort of thing. And it is mesh, it's kind of see-through, but this, like, I feel like this would be really good for summertime, you know? So yeah, these are the ones that I decided to keep. I do still feel like I need some just some pieces like these that are a little bit more, dare I say, professional, but you know, witchy and spooky and stuff like that, because they may come in handy. They may come in handy. In fact, there may be something happening in the future. I have a big announcement for you guys. We'll just go ahead and say it right now. So I'll be talking about that sometime next week because, yeah, those clothes may come in handy. You never know. That's all I'll say there. Anyways, I also have a couple of pieces that need to be hung up in that area, like this pantsuit that you guys completely forgot that I own. We actually picked this up together from Target a couple years ago or a year ago, but I love this piece, so I'm very excited to start wearing this again. Perfect for spring. Also keeping my Chucky overalls because, again, I feel like that's something that could come in handy soon. And then before we move over to the t-shirts, I think we've gone through all of the miscellaneous things, but I do have some onesies here. So I've got this really cute guy. This is from Lively Ghosts. Just adorable. And then these two pieces are actually new. I haven't worn them yet. I got them on sale over the winter time. So I think both of these, I think this is from Free People, but it is a onesie. It's very, very big and baggy, I will say that, but we're gonna give it a shot this summer. And then this like onesie guy that I got from Gap, and I tried it on. It's really super cute, so I'm excited to wear that as well. Okay, so once again, this may or may not be the easiest or the hardest part. Time will tell, but we're gonna go through the t-shirts and tanks and stuff like that next. So yeah, you guys, like, if we're just talking about like personal style and stuff like that, I've come to the conclusion that I am just a t-shirt and skinny jeans kind of gal. I don't know, guys, millennial over here. I wasn't really in any sort of scene when I was in high school, to say the least. I don't know why I'm taking things, I keep taking things off of the hangers and folding them, and it's like, why am I doing that? That's not the purpose. But I do have this cut off shirt here too, though, I will say, but I'm keeping this because this is from Dollywood Splash Country. So I didn't really belong to any kind of like subsect group or whatever in high school, but if you had to classify me, I would have been kind of more on the emo side of things. Skinny jeans, checkered prints, band tees, stuff like that. And not much has changed today. So it's just kind of, that's what I feel the most comfortable in. And so, you know what? We're just gonna embrace it. We're just gonna go with it and we're gonna embrace it and just try not to be something that I'm just not. So all of that to say, I'm not sure. I do still want to like ruthlessly go through my shirts and get rid of a lot of them. And this, like, I'm not gonna take you with me once again through every single piece, because in this case, there's some stuff in here that, like, again, has been gifted to me from like various places, you know, haunts, conventions, etc. And it's like, this is nice and I really appreciate it, but I never wear these shirts. I'm sorry about it. But if I can donate them to people who will wear them, then that's a benefit, you know? So I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so I'm not going to show I'm not going to show everything that I'm donating at all. It's no offense. Peace and love out there, everyone, but I just want to keep in my closet what I'm actually going to wear. So that's just where we're at with life right now. guys, so obviously as you can see, just put away all of the shirts. This is it, guys. This is all that I have left. And I know that for some, you know, if you're a minimalist, you're screaming, but I am not a minimalist. So for me, this is progress. This is a lot. Like, I got rid of a lot of shirts and a lot of colorful shirts too. Like, we're only down to these little guys here at the end. I'm gonna donate a lot of non-spooky shirts too, because I found that I gravitate towards the spooky ones. And then I just put the tank tops and half shirts up here at the front. And then I'm gonna put the very few long sleeves that I'm gonna keep out all the way in the back. And then I do have these random shirts here too, just some mesh tops like this red one, and this mesh guy, Freddy Krueger, Tiffany. This one I love from Killstar, and then this one also from Killstar, which I might add is such a pain in the butt to hang up because it just continually wants to fall off the hanger. I'm not gonna reach for these as often as the t-shirts, so yeah, we'll keep them in the back. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up today here, but this is the last chunk that is left, and it's all of these long sleeve guys. So I have to decide, what do I want to keep out for whatever potential cold days we may have coming up here, and what do I just want to pack away? And I'm pretty sure most of the stuff I'm keeping. I love my long sleeves, and it's really come in handy here in Tennessee. All right, guys, so I did actually end up keeping out a few more than I thought I would, but I have two kind of fleecier long sleeves just in case it gets cold again. I know, like, next week I think it's gonna be in the 50s or whatever, so just in case, I want some options. And then I did forget that I have some lighter long sleeve shirts, so I'll keep these guys out too, because these will be perfect for spring. So this is what it is looking like, you guys. And basically, like, we're not really gonna be filling up much more of the space as far as hanging up stuff goes. Look at that, I can actually like go through my shirts and pick out certain ones. So I'm going to clean off the bed, get all the hangers situated, and then basically not touch anything until tomorrow when we do it together. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Friday evening, and I will see you guys Saturday. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is official. It is the weekend. Hope you all are having a great weekend out there. I had a nice sleep. I woke up pretty early actually this morning and got my allergy shots, did my grocery shopping, got some coffee. Typical Saturday morning over here. I'm kind of liking this routine. Here we are, everybody. We are now ready to continue onward with the closet clean out. So, as you can see, we have a lot here that I need to go through, and I have a lot of bags. Like, look at this, you guys. Like, all of this, these are all bags. But before we get into all of this stuff, I want to get back into the closet and take a look at the shorts, the pants, all of this stuff that is inside of the cabinet. So we're gonna do that first. Okay, basically this is everything that was left inside of the closet. I do have my underwear, sock, and bra drawer, but I'm gonna go through that on my own. I'm not going to, sorry everybody, you're not privy to that. But anyways, we will go through this entire pile here. So we're gonna start with some pajamas first. Basically all of these pajamas I wear, so I'm not really sure I'm gonna be getting rid of anything. However, I do have some like Christmas pajamas that I wanna put away. Also, I do have some thermals that I'm going to be putting away too. Then I have the ever important sweatpants, of which I basically live in, so all of these are staying for sure. Additionally, I do think I'm gonna put my beanies away with the winter things too. Now I do have a decent selection of loungewear you're gonna see here, I do work from home. So I have invested in a lot of loungewear pieces. So I'm gonna keep all of these guys, but I am gonna wash some of them because I feel like they kind of need a little refresh. They've just been sitting in my closet for so long. Okay, moving right along to the shorts here. This, I have a feeling I might be getting rid of like a couple of pieces. I love these though, by the way, these bike shorts. This is actually what I was wearing yesterday. I have 2 pairs of these. I got them from Kohl's, but I love it because it has the V shape down in the front. So they are high-waisted, but they're super, super comfortable because of that V shape. So I love these. If I could get like 6 pairs of these, I'd be a happy camper. I do think I might retire these guys though. I wore them a lot in the past, but now I'm not really sure it's kind of my vibe anymore. I'm also going to donate these guys, these tiny little cut off, ripped up black shorts. Again, like this is a pair that I used to live in, but now I just feel like it's not, again, really my vibe anymore. These shorts never fit me very well. They're very high-waisted and very tight on my tummy, so they've never been comfy for me. Oh yeah, these are cutoffs that I made myself. These are an old pair of jeans that I just cut. I'll hang on to these. Sometimes it's nice to have longer shorts. These shorts and then the shorts that I'm wearing now, I also have a feeling I'm gonna be living in this summer. I love these shorts so much, and I did get them from Target actually, of all places, last year, so I don't know if they'll have them again this year, but I also love this pair too. I've had this pair for several years. Actually, I might give them a wash. A lot of this stuff is super wrinkly. All right, we're moving right along here to the pants. Oh boy. First of all, Hollister black skinny jeans, low rise. They don't sell these anymore. Actually, they have them on clearance, but they only have them in like a size 20. I literally looked this up just the other day. I live in these guys. Millennial emo over here. You're gonna have to pry the skinny black jeans from my claws. These are so comfortable. Again, if I could get like 6 pairs of these, I would be a happy camper. So I'm trying to take really good care of them. I'm really afraid I'm not gonna be able to find these again. I just bought these not terribly too long ago, and they're from Gap. I got them on sale. Almost everything that I buy clothing wise is on sale or clearance or whatever. But I love these. I've been wearing them in the videos lately. Just thought that they were, you know, kind of something a little bit different. Obviously gonna be keeping those. Yes, I also, again, kind of recently just bought, like when I say recently, I mean the last like couple of months here, a few months here. These are actually Lucky brand jeans, again, on clearance. But again, like these are kind of like mom jeans. They're high-waisted. I wore them in a video not too long ago. These pants are also, you think I shop at Gap a lot or something, I don't know. I got these quite a while ago, and they're just these big, baggy, faded black jeans. They're a little bit too big for me, if I'm being honest, but it's kind of nice to just pull on like just a pair of pants and kind of get out the door. Now in this pile are like my irregular jeans. These are my Beetlejuice pants. Love these. Got them from Killstar. Absolutely not getting rid of these. I have no idea like what even are these. These are also some black skinny jeans, but the bottoms are like frayed. It kind of honestly gives me pirate vibes, which isn't like the worst thing in the entire world, but I don't know. I'm gonna put these in a new pile to try on and see if I wanna keep them. These pants I also have worn a lot. I kind of feel like these need to be washed though, again, because they are wrinkly. And then I have a pair of linen pants, which I also really like. Again, this should be perfect for spring. I'm gonna give those a wash. More Killstar pants. I do like these. And I think just because I'm not much of a linen pant kind of gal, I got 2 of them, but honestly, I don't think I need 2 pairs of linen pants since I barely wear them as it is. Yeah, I'm gonna put these in the donation pile. And then unfortunately, this is the last pair of pants here. Unfortunately, I think these are also gonna be a donate. I really love these pants. They're so cool, but they don't fit me. They are too big, and it's not too big to where it's like, you know, you can make it kind of a cool baggy fit. It's like, it's too big, like, girl, these pants are too big and you look stupid. So I've held on to them because I'm like, maybe somehow I can possibly make it work with some kind of outfit. I don't know, but it's just not happening clearly. So it's just time to give them up. I think I have gone through everything that goes in this section in here. I just dusted all of this. Wow, did it need it. And now I'm going to just wipe it down really super quick. Just inhaled a lot of Mrs. Myers right now. That way it's at least a little bit clean. I don't love that the hats are all the way up there because I have a really hard time seeing them. However, I think they are literally just gonna go right back on up there. I have a handful of pants and jeans here that you can't see. Also, honorable mention, I did buy some hiking pants too. Very excited to use these, but I'm just going to kind of stack them in a way that hopefully makes sense for my usage. I have to remember that I have some pants and some leggings in my dirty laundry, so I got to make sure that I kind of keep room for that too. And then I have my now little pile of shorts. I think I'm gonna put them up here. So I'll have the shorts up here and then pants down here. Lounge shorts next. All right, we'll shift down here next. I'm going to put in my pajamas. And these are the big oversized t-shirts that I wear for pajamas. I might put, these ones down here are long sleeved button-up pajama tops. So I think I might stick these kind of in the back. And then these are all short sleeved ones. Can we stick them in the front? Someday we will invest in a dresser. It will happen. Okay, everybody. Here we are. It is just bag mountain over here. This is one of those things where it's like, I don't understand how this happened because I never would have considered myself a handbag person. And yet the evidence in front of you here proves otherwise. So gotta sort through these bags and I have to give a decent amount of them away because it is just absolutely stupid that I have this many bags. That being said, I know that I am gonna be keeping a number of these. Like I love my Killstar bags. These are so cute. Like I can't give this away. I think the hardest thing in here for me is gonna be this tote here full of bags because they have sentimental value, and that's the problem that I have here because for a little while I was collecting lounge flies, and like this one in particular I got from Disneyland, and I've had this for like maybe a decade or so, but I'm never gonna wear it again. Like I can tell you that right here, right now. Never gonna wear it again. I'm not a lounge fly person anymore, but it's unfortunate because yeah, I have quite a few of them. Also, I'm gonna search all of the pockets and just make sure that I get everything out of there before I put it in the pile. This is the last pile of stuff that I need to go through. Honestly, there's not a ton to do here, weirdly enough. First of all, I have the box to my new laptop. I have my Treehouse of Horror Halloween countdown calendar. Inside of this random bag here is a bunch of random stuff that honestly needs to be put in with, I have a box in my closet. Actually, I have a couple boxes in my other closet that are just all like sentimental things. Just like cards and like little trinkets and stuff where it's like, I don't know what to do with this stuff. I'm not displaying it. I don't want to get rid of it, but I just kind of want to keep it. Hoarder mentality over here. No one's shocked. No one's surprised. I just need to put them away. Additionally, this box here is all stuff that I put away when we decluttered and organized and cleaned the bedroom here. That was earlier this year. So I put a lot of stuff in this box, and so it's in this box, and I just put it in my closet, and that was kind of that. And now it's like, okay, great, but now what? And I was looking everywhere for this box just a few days ago because I needed stuff from this box. And I was like, where did I put that stupid box? But I have a lot of like desk stuff in here, a bunch of notebooks and envelopes and just random things like that. So honestly, all of this stuff is probably just going to stay here. Like, I know that this is stuff that I want to keep. We literally just went through all of this again just like a couple months ago. And then inside of this random bag here is actually some bathroom items. These are all tanning things, actually, weirdly enough. I have my like tanning oil and sunscreens and after sun lotions and stuff like that. I kind of put them all together in one big bag here because it was the winter time. I wasn't going outside tanning, etc. So now I need to figure out what to do with these. So anyways, I'm just going to go through all of this and then y'all, we're basically done. All right, guys, I do believe we are officially done. So I'm going to show you the before of the closet. That way you can see the entire transformation. There's clothing just stuffed in there. There's crap on the floor. It's all over the place. And now, ta-da, look at this. It's like a completely different room in here. It feels so good walking inside of this closet now. Like, I'm instantly not stressed or anxious anymore. So I do have my tub filled with winter clothes and Christmas stuff, etc. It is packed to the brim in here. And then on top of that storage bin, this bag here, the blue Mickey tote, this now holds every single one of my purses. Before, it was a huge, gigantic mountain of purses, and now I've just consolidated it to this one bag. And I can live with that. I'm good with that. I also do have this Halloween bag here. This is actually my travel bag. So I put a lot of my, makeup bags and stuff like that. The things that I use to travel with are inside of the Halloween bag here. Up top here, I have my big witchy hats as well as this little box here, this little bin here that's filled with socks. We have the dresses and the onesies just in this one tiny little section here. On the floor here, I do have my box filled with pictures. I just put it back there that way I know where it is. We bought a photo album not long ago together on the channel. I still want to sit down and put these pictures in that photo album, at least as much as I can. So that's a project for another day, but for now, pictures are here, they're on the floor. But I was able to get my shoes off of the floor, which is going to be a huge help, especially when vacuuming. So I kind of just stuffed them all in there. These are my nice shoes, my witchy boots and Killstar shoes and such. And then in the middle shelf here, I put my backpacks. And then inside of the cabinet, we have the pants, we have the sweatpants, we have the shorts, we have the lounge shorts, hats up top. I put the swimsuits up there. Before, it was just absolutely stuffed to the brim. Pants were literally falling out of this drawer. And now everything fits so nicely and neatly. I can reach everything. And that's it. This is all that I have. I do have a couple things in the dirty laundry basket. I gotta clean those. But for the most part, this is it. And then this section of the closet, so that's my dirty laundry bin down there. And then I consolidated all of that stuff that I showed you into one box. So this, I know it says Vino. That's not what's in this box. I was able to put the rest of the stuff that I wanted to keep inside of this one box here. So it's kind of like a hodgepodge of a box, but it's fine. And now I know where it is. So when I do need an extra notebook or whatever I may need, like for my office, I know where it is now. And then on top of the closet here, I am going to keep my MacBook box. I feel like that's just a smart thing to do. And then over here is a shelf organizer, this thing up top here. I am going to hang on to that because it's a nice closet organizer, and you never know, guys. I may need this thing again here really, really soon. And then finally, we have again the cardigans, the hoodies. Down here, this is it. These are all of the shirts. Additionally, I kept all of the hangers in here just to show you how much stuff I am going to be donating. All of these hangers used to have clothes on them, and now they're all empty. So I hope that kind of puts into perspective like how much stuff I got rid of. I'm happy, you guys. We did quite a lot. This was quite a purge. All right, guys. Well, that was quite a success. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I'm so happy with how the closet looks. It feels so much better. It's just nice to know that every single thing inside of there is something that I really, really love. I plan to wear. If you know me and you know the channel, you know the rest of my home and stuff, it may not seem like I am that kind of a person who enjoys getting rid of things and decluttering and whatnot, but I promise you, I am the opposite. I love getting rid of stuff. I love decluttering. I feel so good once it's done. I just have to be more conscious about what I'm buying. And is this something that I really, really want? Is this something I know I'll use in the future, etc.? That's kind of more my problem. And yeah, I just have a huge pile behind me of things that I'm going to be donating. So I have to go through that. I'm going to go through that on my own time here. They're either going to go to a thrift store, period, or I'm going to try my hand at a consignment store. All of that being said, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. We have a lot more decluttering and cleaning and organizing coming up here, you guys. So just a couple of housekeeping things here, announcements, etc. At the end of the video. Should have done this at the beginning, but here we are. First of all, if you are a member of the channel, we have our monthly live stream coming up here for March. It's going to be the 11th. That's a Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to join in on that, you can. I surely would appreciate it. You have to be a member of the channel, which you can do at any time here. We do this every month. Every single month we have a live stream. We all get together. It's a really awesome community that we have. You guys can ask me questions. We can talk about whatever you want, and it's just a really, really, really good time. We do a monthly tarot reading too, which has been a lot of fun as well. And then, you guys, I have so many announcements for you all. Like big announcements for you guys. So much stuff is happening behind the scenes that I have not told not a one person about, except for my immediate family in Tampa J. Other than that, we've been working on stuff. We've been doing things. We've been working on stuff behind the scenes over here, and I'm gonna be announcing that stuff here pretty dang soon, and it's really, really exciting. I'm so excited to finally share these things with you. And guys, 2026, it's a big year. It's gonna be a big year. It's gonna be an interesting year. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and things are changing. Stuff is happening. Things are changing. Just gonna throw it out there. And additionally, a lot more organizing, decluttering, and cleaning and things along those lines. So if you like this kind of video and you want to see more of it, don't worry, we have a lot. Oh God, you guys, we have so much to do. So much to do. So yeah, stay tuned, everybody. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I hope you're doing well out there. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. This is always the fun part. Not really.